As you're walking around downtown Jamestown, you'll see that this city has a serious creative edge to it. On the street, in galleries, in theaters, and a variety of other venues.
I'm Len Barry, Director of Marketing and Communications for Reg Linné Center for the Arts, and we are in Third on Third Gallery. Tonight is the opening of Colonize. A group of UK and one Swedish artist are here in town doing a multi-venue art exhibit. It starts here tonight with the first part of Colonize and then heads down the street to the second part of Colonize at Dykeman-Young Gallery.
So I'm part of a group called Skybase, which is an international group of artists centered in the north of England, but includes artists from Sweden, the US, and India, as well as across the whole of the UK now. And I met them through social media, and I've exhibited with them for the last 3 or 4 years in Europe, and so this was a chance to reciprocate and bring them here.
It gives the local artists a chance to meet their contemporaries in the world here. A lot of us who work in Jamestown just continue to churn out our art here, and we will travel from time to time and meet up with other artists, and it's nice to bring people from the outside in here so they can meet with them, work with them in some cases, and also so some of our artists are going to be working in the local school systems with art students.
Anytime you're presenting a new face, a new work is exciting. We're a small town, so a lot of the community that supports the arts are familiar with the artists that are here. So for them to see somebody fresh is exciting. And since this group of artists is from England, they're bringing in a totally different aspect than what you see here in the type of art that's presented.
I'm pleasantly surprised, I think, by the way that Jamestown is. I wasn't really sure what to expect, but I find that there's a lot of creativity here, you know, and a lot of people who are very passionate and very interested in meeting new people and also really having more of a contact on an international level.
The Jamestown Renaissance Corporation has been working for several years now to create a more vibrant downtown. And for the most part, we've been working on restoration projects of downtown's historic buildings, partnership with private property owners. And these buildings are really works of art from the late 19th and early 20th century. And we've been working with owners, with designers, to really bring them back to their original luster. So we have these artistic pieces set around the downtown landscape. So just walking around downtown, you get a sense of the creativity that has been part of this community for over a century. And we've been working through Potter's Gallery on incorporating contemporary art in the downtown landscape. So students from the local high school and community college have worked to put artwork in the downtown landscape on walls that used to be blank. Now they're colorful and they're more inviting places, these alleys, for people to walk through and to spend time in. So using art to create active, vibrant spaces downtown is a way of getting people to experience downtown in a different way, to see these buildings in a different way, and a way of getting young people to be part of revitalization by having their work expressed on these walls.
Chautauqua Regional Youth Ballet has been in the Chautauqua area and the Jamestown area for at least 20 years now. And we are really the sole place that provides classical ballet training in the area. Aside from providing classical ballet training, we also provide performances for the community. We do a full-length Nutcracker Ballet every December and often bring in guest artists. This year we're bringing in ballet dancers from the New York City Ballet as guest artists, which is a wonderful opportunity for the community to have a chance to see artists of this caliber. And it's a wonderful opportunity for our students to dance on stage with them and learn from them.
Christmas wouldn't be without the Nutcracker. That's almost a tradition. It starts the Christmas season. Of course, now we are able to bring guest artists in also from New York City Ballet. But the most important, because of our program, we can use most of our own dancers. They used to have to hire different groups to come in and do different scenes. Now we have all homegrown dancers.
Youth development is our focus. We use music, art, dance, and theater, and now literature and filmmaking also, just to promote positive change in kids and give them a place to belong and adult mentors to work with in the field of their choice.
I take music lessons, drumming, singing, and piano lessons here. I'm also trying to get a job here, like instructing, because I like teaching kids about music. Everyone's here friendly. I like all the opportunities. We just had a few people recently just went to college from here. You know, there's a lot of great opportunities here.
So we want the kids to feel like this is their town and that they belong here, and you know, hope a lot of them will move on to other areas, but we do want kids to stay here and feel like this is a good place to live and work, and that there's support for their interests. So that's what we really try to do here, is find out what they're interested in and find adult mentors to help them realize their goals.
I think the arts are a really undervalued economic driver for communities, and I think that all across the Rust Belt, communities are looking for ways to reinvent themselves. And because of the really affordable cost of housing here, I think it's a great place to be for artists. And we have an enormous creative community here, but because it's so rural, often you don't see it. And I think that exhibitions like this are a chance for people to see that, in fact, the arts are really alive and well here.
The artwork in Potter's Gallery complements what's happening in the city's theaters and galleries by bringing artwork into the community, into places where people can pass by artwork every day and be part of the artistic vibe that has been part of Jamestown for over a century and that is clearly part of the city today.